I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Most people are fairly careful with their LinkedIn privacy settings, but most people also don't know that there are communications options that can be very costly for you if they're not configured properly. Why do I say this? Well, you could be missing messages. You could be missing emails. You could be missing a whole bunch of things that you want to receive, particularly if you're in job search mode. And I've got to tell you, headhunters, you've got to make sure of this too, because how I was alerted to this was a friend of mine in search missed an email because he doesn't go to the platform. He had it set up to send him messages when people emailed him. And LinkedIn changed the back end and didn't tell anyone. And their default options were a $50,000 lesson for him. Let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? So where you have to go is the picture of yourself or the word me. And you click on that and go to Settings and Privacy. Click on that. And once you're there, everyone knows about the option, right? But no one pays attention to the communications option. Now, ads, you try and turn them all off, of course. But with communications, this is an interesting one. In the channels area, I want you to look at email frequency and click on change. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Invitations and messages. And I want to show you a couple of things here. Now, if you're a job hunter, you want to know when people want to connect with you, right? See, I'm on LinkedIn every morning. So once a day at a minimum, I'm checking for invitations to connect. But the default option here is on recommended. What does that mean? LinkedIn decides whether or not you should be notified of an invitation to connect. In other words, that headhunter or that hiring manager who's trying to reach out to you isn't able to get to you right away unless you log on. Now, here's another one, and I'll just show you where I think it also has value. And then I'll go to the pivotal place. Actually, let me just go to the pivotal places. Come down here, messages from connections. The default option is recommended, where LinkedIn decides whether or not this is someone you want to hear from and whether or not to send a message to you at your email address. And the result winds up being you may have a friend messaging you through the platform or a former colleague messaging you through the platform saying, hey, there's a job open at our organization. Send me a resume. And unless you log on, and unless LinkedIn recognizes this person as being valuable to you, I have no idea how it works, and they're not able to explain it. LinkedIn is making the decision, and the result winds up being you can miss out on things. And here's the biggie: emails and introductions. Hi, I'm a recruiter. I have a great job open. I'm a hiring manager. I've got a great job open. Or you're a recruiter and receiving an email from someone who says, I'm trying to hire 15 people and you were recommended to me and I'd like to talk with you. The default option is recommended. Catch that one. LinkedIn is deciding whether or not you should be notified of this. How do you think that hiring manager feels if you're not responding to he or she in 3 days, 5 days, a week? Because you're busy in another part of the system, like you're using your LinkedIn recruiter account, and you're not logging on to this part of it because messages come to you over there. So you've got to make sure that some of your options are set on individual notifications. The other place, if you're a job hunter, is jobs and opportunities. Now, if you click on that directly, it's going to click off like 10 different things. You're better off using the arrow to the side and picking the ones that make sense for you. The first one, for example, is alerts about jobs you may be interested in. They'll send you let me just see how it goes. A periodic message about that? That's the default. Periodic. You want to make sure it's on daily, right? Referrals for your jobs at your company. And if you're hiring someone and you're a recruiter, do you really want it set on periodic? Oh, sorry, that one. It's however they're doing it, probably as soon as it comes in. But go through these items if you're in job hunting mode in order to ensure that stuff is coming through to you. Again, just to show you how to access this part of LinkedIn, I'm going to go back to LinkedIn for a moment, to my homepage here, and then walk you through the individual steps if LinkedIn is going to behave itself here. So what you do is go to, here we go, me, click on me, settings and privacy, communications, email frequency, invitations and messages, and then making sure that you're on individual notifications. Now, if you're not job hunting, you might want to have it set up on, where's the third? There's like weekly invitations as an option on messages. Let's just make sure I'm right about that. Well, I saw weekly invitations is one of the options on some of these. Pick the ones that makes, there it is, on in-mails and introductions, weekly is an option. On messages from connections, weekly is an option. Minimally, have these delivered once a week, because the fact of the matter is these are opportunities that may make sense for you. And the person who gets ahead isn't always the smartest or work the hardest, although those are great qualities to have. People get ahead by being alert to opportunities. You're a job hunter, you want to know about this right away. You're a headhunter, you want to make sure that you're not missing a message from someone who wants to be submitted for your job. And if you're not job hunting, minimally you want to be alert to opportunities. So I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Hope you found this helpful. It was a painful lesson for my friend that cost him $50,000 because LinkedIn notified no one of these back-end changes, has everything set to recommended, and it cost them a very substantial fee. Do you want to lose a job that you would be qualified for, that you could win because you did not go to communications? I don't think so. Hope you found this helpful. If you'd like to see a lot more, visit thebiggamehunter.us. I've got thousands of blog posts about information related to LinkedIn, interviewing, and a whole bunch of stuff. And then the best of my material is curated at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, which is a paid membership site where, in addition to curated information, you also can hire me for coaching at a discount. If you don't care about the curated information, contact me through LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you saw the video because I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll set up time for a free discovery call. Hope you have a great day. Take care.